Hello and welcome to this short presentation video of EZBoards. Now in this video I will just talk about the installation and the basic use case, and then I'll probably make another video for more elaborate use cases. So let's start. So EZBoards is a little tool that lets you generate kneeboards from the information that is contained in the briefing of Falcon BMS. So once you have your briefing page, you get the package roster, comm ladder, steer points, target steer points if you have set any, and the weather report. And this information is then placed on the in-game kneeboards. Now, first of all, the go-to page for getting EZBoards is the forum page of the Falcon BMS forum. You'll find the EZBoards post in the tools and apps sections, and there, when you scroll down a bit, you will have the download links. Now, as of making of this video, the latest version, which is 20, is not yet available for download here, but it will be as soon as this video goes online. So once there's a download link for the latest version, just follow it and you will get onto a Google Drive link like this. Then just download the entire zip file via this button, and you can really unzip it where you like. So I've already done this and unzipped it to this folder here, and that's the content of EZBoards. Now let me show you how it works. So as you see, I've already an instance of BMS opened in the background. So here I'm in a planning screen, and also notice that this is the Balkans theater. And out of the box, EZBoards should work with any theater. If it doesn't, then just tell me and I'll try to fix it. But it definitely does work with the standard supported theaters. Now, I'm here in a TE, and typically you do your normal mission planning stuff. For example, I will do my regular click dance, and I'll also show you that I have programmed some target steer points here on steer points 81, 82, 83, 84. And then let's save this content. And now the important part for EZBoards is that you have to go into the briefing screen. So again, here we are on the second flight of a package. We are Warhawk 7. This is the information of your briefing, what you certainly know. And then is very important is that you press the print button on top of here. Okay, so just press the print button. What this does, it will generate a file, a briefing file that EZBoards will need as an input for all of its processing. So that's a very important step, to press that print button. Then you can close the briefings file, and now we have to tab out to EZBoards, and we have to run EZBoards. So this is just EZBoards.bat, which you double click and then it runs. Takes a few seconds of processing and then should finish with a green success. You can now press any key to continue, which will close that window. And now the work is done. You can go back to BMS, and let's jump into that flight and see how it looks. Okay, now I'm sitting in my F-16, looking down, zooming in a bit, and there you see the kneeboards. So we have the section for Warhawk 7, which is highlighted, which is our flight. We have the comm ladder, we have the steer points, and they are our target steer points because we had some in the DTC, and the weather report. Also note that there are actually 16 different pages on each kneeboard, which you can cycle through by clicking on it. And as you can see, EZBoards only modifies the first page left and right. So here again on the right side again you have different pages. EZBoards just modifies the first one with the information from the briefing. But this is configurable, and I will show you probably in a later video. Okay, so let's discard this mission. Okay, we're back in the mission planning. Now what you will have noticed is a bit annoying is that I have to tab out in order to run EZBoard. Now there's a solution for this, and that is to use EZWatch. EZWatch is, you can double click it to start it, is actually just a little watchdog application that will supervise the briefings file from BMS for any modifications, and if it is modified by pressing print on the briefing screen, then it will run EZBoards. Okay, so you can just minimize this window, come back to your BMS, and now whenever you press print, the kneeboards will be generated automatically, so you don't have to tab out again. So I will generate them once more, but this time I'll hop into a flight of F-15s. So at the same time I can show you that it works for F-15 as well. So again,
all right, listen up.
Open the briefing screen, and then, very important, press the print button. Now notice, now we are the first flight of this package, Ramrod 2. And again, let's hop into our flight and see how it looks. Okay, we're now sitting in the F-15, and if we look down, zoom in, then there is our kneeboard. And notice that now we have Ramrod 2, which is highlighted, so the kneeboards have been updated for this flight. Now, as you can see in the F-15, we only have one kneeboard on the right leg, and so the pages for EZBoards are put on the first and second page here. Sorry, wrong way. So this is the second page where you have your steer points, target steer points, and weather. And also in the F-16 you have lots of other pages, 16 in total, but EZBoards only modifies the first ones. Let's go back again. Okay, and this was the basic operations of EZBoards. Now what I'll do is I will make a follow-up video where I explain other use cases, namely the fact that you can use the intermediate files in tools like OpenKneeboard, for example. So this will be handled in a different video, as well as the customization options. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.